Welcome to the 2023-24 Pre-PAC credentialing year. AAFCS is implementing new processes and procedures for the testing year. Let's review the updates. The updates include a new look for the Pre-PAC website, an online store with the assessment products. Customers may purchase items by credit card, purchase order, or check. Review the ordering and payment processes carefully as there are new processes. Please have the method of payment ready when placing the order for assessments. You will be prompted to log in to My AAFCS to submit payment. I will review the instructions in more detail in the payment section of this webinar. Purchase order and check customers. Please note that you will be creating the invoice during the purchase process. Customers using purchase orders and check payments, note that this payment is required before assessments may be administered. The link to the new registration portal will be emailed to customers after the order has been placed. The process involves automated email messages, so be sure to check your email and the spam folder. An online technical assistance form is available on the website for technical assistance requests during testing. Please bookmark the Pre-PAC website for easy reference. The Pre-PAC website contains detailed information about each step of the assessment process. The Pre-PAC homepage features the 5 steps to implementing assessments. First, a new test site application is required annually for the test year beginning August 1st and ending on June 30th of the following year. The new test year is from August 1st, 2023 to June 30th, 2024. Please submit one online application for this term. Step 2 is to purchase products and order online. This site includes the forms that customers need to initiate the process in the local school division or college. Quotation forms are provided for use in the institution to aid with the procurement process. Do not submit quotation forms to AAFCS. In addition, the sole source and W-2 forms are posted online for you to download. Please advise your purchasing departments to provide you with the purchase orders. AAFCS does not accept purchase orders by email. All orders must be placed online through the Pre-PAC online store. Customers may purchase a single test administration option or a test-retest administration. Please note the prices for each option. The single test administration is $25 per test candidate. The test-retest administration fee is $40 per candidate. Review the credentialing options to determine the best match for your program assessment needs. AAFCS offers 12 pre-professional credentials, including a comprehensive broad field family and consumer sciences assessment, and 11 additional assessments that focus on leadership and more specialized career pathways. More information on each individual assessment is available through the Portfolio of Products webpage. The portfolio of products features a description of the assessment, identifies the knowledge and skills that the assessment validates, and includes links to instructional resources. AAFCS pre-professional credentials are high-value, industry-recognized credentials known as IRC. AAFCS is the professional association representing the family and consumer sciences careers. Please take note of the new purchase prices for 2023-2024. That is $25 for the single administration and $40 for the test-retest administration. A reminder that payment is required before testing can occur. When you place the order online through My AAFCS, you have the option to pay by ACH, credit card, or purchase order. The online store features the single administration products first. Scroll down to purchase the test-retest administration option. Please note the reminder at the top of the store. Orders will not be fulfilled until payment is received. Payment methods include pay by credit card or pay by check. If you are using a purchase order, please select pay by check. You will generate the invoice. Please note that the payment address is included here. The payment address is AAFCS, Post Office Box 79377, Baltimore, Maryland, zip code 21279. You must include a printed copy of the invoice with the check made payable to AAFCS if you are using this payment option. Credit card payments are the most expedient way to make your purchase. When you place your order, you will be prompted to log in to My AAFCS to submit payment. Upon login with your credentials that were provided in the test site approval confirmation email, you would enter the credit card information and submit your payment. If you're using a purchase order, please let your purchasing order department know that AAFCS does not accept purchase orders by email. All orders must be placed online through the online sales platform. Obtain the purchase order from your purchasing department to make your online purchase. Log into your My AAFCS account. Upon checkout, click on Pay by Check and follow the on-screen prompts to create your invoice. If you're paying by check, log into your My AAFCS account, click Pay by Check, access the invoice, and click on Pay Open Invoices. Print your invoice and include your check and a copy of the invoice in the letter to the mail at the lockbox. When you create your invoice, the invoice has the following instructions for submitting a check by mail or paying by credit card online through this link. If you mail a check payment, you can log into My AAFCS to view the status of your payment. Step 3 is to register students. After completing your purchase, you will receive an email with the link to the registration portal. Follow the instructions for completing and submitting the rosters for the assessments. The test site administrator and coordinator will receive a registration is complete email when the student platform is ready for student testing. As educators, we value reading and following instructions exactly to create an error-free product. The successful completion of the roster requires that you download the Pre-PAC registration template and follow the instructions. Do not alter the template as it will corrupt the formulas in the roster. Do not space after entries in the data fields. Use the tab. Delete spaces, accent marks, and special characters such as ampersands, commas, italics in all data fields. Enter the required information in the data fields. Use the student's state identification number. Submit an error-free roster. The link to the portal is provided in the purchase email. Submit the registration template through the portal and the link provided in the email confirming your purchase. You may load up to 5 rosters and review your files before submitting. If you need to delete a roster and replace it with the correct roster, the new portal allows you to make the necessary changes prior to submission. Click the Complete Your Response to submit the rosters. The system will generate an automated message that your submission has been received. A reminder to avoid delays, submit an error-free roster. If there are errors in your roster, you will be notified to submit an error-free roster. Please note that the Pre-PAC assessment portal is only accessible to test sites when the products have been purchased, payment received, and the assessment registration process has been completed by AAFCS, and the test site administrator and coordinator receive a registration confirmation email. Do not attempt to access the portal until the email is received. Step 4 is administering the assessments. Download the Pre-PAC Quick Guide for step-by-step instructions. Preparation for assessment administration must take place well in advance of the testing day. As soon as the registration is complete email is received by the test site coordinator and administrator, the rosters must be verified. Any edits to the names needs to be submitted to Pre-PAC by email. Allow ample time for edits to be made prior to testing. The checklist for assessment administration includes checking the technical requirements for testing, printing the student instructions, preparing test vouchers for the students, printing the proctor instructions, completing a trial run with the proctors, providing a quiet, comfortable testing environment, and following the instructions for accessing the data reports and certificates. Please use the online technical assistance form for technical assistance during testing. This is a screenshot of the testing technical assistance form. You would fill in the required information and submit it. The last step, step 5, access data reports and certificates. The cut scores for certification are included on this web page. As you plan the credentialing year, establish the timeline for the required task. For example, submit the annual test site approval application in August or September. Place the order in September and submit payment. Submit the fall semester registration roster in October. Remember, the submission deadline for student rosters is no later than the 15th of the month prior to testing. Schedule the dates for assessment administration. Allow sufficient time in your schedule to meet the requirements of your division's purchasing and payment processes when scheduling the testing dates. It is your responsibility to ensure that payment has been made to AAFCS. You may check with your local school officials and log in to My AAFCS to determine when payment has been credited to your account. Please provide this recorded webinar to the teachers, administrators, testing coordinators, school counselors, proctors, and others involved in the credentialing process. Please access the website for more information and direct questions to Pre-PAC at aafcs.org.